train, packed a bag, slipped away. They say it's dark in New Orleans. They say there's work for a woman like me. I killed a man and a few more. I shot them down and left their bodies cooling on that old dirt floor. I killed another to get this seat on the train to New Orleans. 3 days counting, spectre shy. There's gonna be trouble, just my kind. I'll take this letter to New Orleans. They say there's work for a woman like me.
I'm heading west, take that train, bound in blood, bound in name. The bounty's high in New Orleans. I hear there's work for a man like me. They say good men must intervene. I have to wonder, is this a nightmare or is it a dream? Who am I kidding? For a man like me, there ain't no other than New Orleans. 3 days counting, spectre shine. There's gonna be trouble, just my kind. I'll take this gun to New Orleans. They say there's work for a man like me.
3 days counting, 2 hands more.
Hands will be steady. One's first buzz upon the floor.
2 above,
3
Hello there. Hello, Twitch chat. How's it going? Meowdy to you too. All right. Today we're doing more Obrez match because I don't know. This fucking sucks. Anyways, last time I ran the Obrez Sharp Eye because I'm like, oh yeah, it's like slightly cooler, but I was messing around the firing range a little bit before this, as I usually do, to just kind of try and like warm up a tiny bit. Um, and I was just not feeling the dead eye scope today, so I'm just gonna go ahead and run the boring version of it, which is just the base Obers match. Um, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see if this works any better or not. Um, I have switched the loadout up a little bit. I am bringing an Oberez match instead of a Sharp Eye now, and instead of a Lamat, I decided to bring a Bornheim with Incendiary, hopefully to try and light some people on fire first, so that the Oberez looks a little bit nicer. I can go for some cool body shots and get some downs. Also, I just wanted to use something that I could use Bullet Grubber with, so yeah, I'm going to be bringing Bullet Grubber a lot today. Yeah, let's just get into this and let's use this hunk of trash. Had to step away from the crossbow recently. It's just been consistently inconsistent. It keeps getting me killed. I'm very sorry to hear that. Bornheim Supreme. Yeah, Bornheim's not bad. I feel like when I started playing, the Bornheim was pretty objectively like the worst weapon in the game. It was like a really, really good one. It was like one of the best pistols in the game. Back when like the quick swap meta was a thing years and years ago. But ever since they changed it to be a 3-shot, I'm like, wow, this thing kind of sucks. But they've slowly been buffing it over the years. It has more ammo. It's a little bit less bouncy with its recoil. It's a little better now. I definitely don't think it's like the best pistol in the game, but I think it's like a solid B tier pistol. What's my preferred single shot rifle? If I had to pick one between, I guess there's 4 in the game now with the Maynard, I'd probably still say the Springfield. I quite like the Springfield with bleed and the bayonet. Yeah, Springfield, or not Springfield, Bornheim match is fun. I like the Bornheim match, but that can also 2-tap. That has a little bit more damage and a little less recoil because it just has a stock. So that would be funny to quartermaster this and run the Ober's match with the Bornheim match, but running quartermaster loadouts as a solo is just kind of bleh. Okay, let's do this. I am very tired right now. I went for brunch with my mom and dad today, just as like a nice little, nice little, haven't seen them in a while. And we went to this really nice breakfast place. I had the most amazing, I had pulled pork eggs Benedict. That shit was phenomenal. But I ate way too much. Got home and like passed out in bed. Woke up like 3 hours later, and I have just been, I don't know, I feel like I ate like eggs Benadryl. That shit has knocked me out, but it was so tasty. I think adding like pulled pork to any like warm breakfast thing. I mean, I shouldn't say that because I'm sure there's some things that are gonna. Pulled pork and oatmeal doesn't sound very good, but like any other like warm breakfast food, I feel like adding pulled pork to it would just. So yeah, I am a little out of it today. It's been just a very slow day today. It's been a very slow like week. I just have not had. Where are the stairs here? I've not had very much motivation to like edit very much lately. I do have a video coming out. I just need to like actually sit my ass down and work on it. But it's just very hard to. Wait, it's up top there? Oh, I have never seen it spawn up there. Interesting. Yeah, it's very hard to work on videos when it's like super hot in here all the time. and I just am like dying. But we did get some new curtains today that are blackout curtains that should hopefully keep. Wait, no, it's up there. Where is this clue? It's all the way up there. Oh, okay. So hopefully these blackout curtains should make things a little bit cooler in here. And then we can go from there. But I'm hoping to get this video out sometime soon. It's just gonna be a lot of writing. It's not a traditional gameplay video like I usually do. It's more of a proof of concept theory crafting kind of video. So it's just a lot of typing and it's a lot of talking. So pulled pork's so good. It really is. I wish I knew how to like make pulled pork. I knew how to make pulled pork easier, because it's... I would eat, like... I would eat pulled pork, like, till the day I fucking die. Which is crazy, because I don't really like pork that much. Just kind of on its own, but pulled pork, probably because it's slathered in fucking barbecue sauce and other yummy stuff. Pulled pork is different. One time at my first job, we had a whole tray of leftover pulled pork after a special thingy. Oh, that sounds... that sounds like a delectable little feast. Mm. It was my meal for a whole month. Oh my god. Like, I'm always tempted. The supermarket that I go to has just like pre-made like pulled pork. Pulled pork just in little baggies. And always tempted to get some, but it's also like $12 for a bag that'll make like one portion for Gabby and I. So it's like, it's just not worth it. Meat's just so expensive. So much going on here. Okay, let's go away from all of this. I think I need that. No. I'm gonna go East Mountain. Oh, there's people here. I already don't like the way this person is moving. I'm not a mat, so I need to be careful there. Ow. Well, shit. Ooh. Oh, how I didn't die there. They're playing this so aggressively. I don't think they realize where I went. Yeah, that didn't feel great. Maybe I can stand up? Damn, did I get shot through the floor? No, he came up. Oh, he came up this side here. Okay. Shame my penny shot didn't kill there. But I was kind of hoping on that, but I was just aggressive. I need to warm up a little bit. Like I said, this Eggs Benadryl is kicking my ass. Okay. Try again. I'm gonna take a guess. I really hope today isn't gonna end up like yesterday, where it's just a bunch of 6 stars. Those are 5 stars though, so that bodes a little better, but... Okay. Let's grab another hunter. That. Try again. So we just type keep the change, you filthy animal. I think it was because I was jumping. Shotguns and jumping are just so weird. I mean, the penny shot's also just not the most... Believe it or not, the penny shot's not the most consistent thing in the world, so... that also probably didn't help. I'm curious, I should have checked the damage report. I'm curious how much I actually hit him for. Pulled pork's way simpler than I thought to make. Is it? I thought it has to, like... I thought you had to, like... It takes a while to prepare, as far as I'm concerned, because it... You know, you need to, like, basically have the meat, like, slow cook so it can be pulled apart as easily. Is, but... I really want to make, some nice, like, fried chicken sandwiches for Gabby at some point. I found a nice recipe for them. It's like a 5-ingredient, like, fried chicken sandwich, because Gabby loves fried chicken. We just don't really have, like, anywhere to get, like, good fried chicken around here, so maybe next time we go grocery shopping, I'll get the ingredients for that. It's like you just you like brine the chicken in like pickle juice, and that gives it like some extra flavor and whatnot, and makes it softer, I think. A pulled pork video. We need an entire video of me in the kitchen making making stuff. Kitty cat cooking show. That's how Devil Chicken does it. I don't know who Devil Chicken is, but I'm scared. That's how the Chicken Devil does it. That's how they cook their chicken sandwiches in hell. Oh my god, Gabby, thank you for the raid. And thank you for the 12 months. I love you very much. Mwah. Pork shoulder, salt, pepper, bit of water, cover it 35° Fahrenheit for an hour, 75 for 2 or 3 hours. Turn off, sit 2 hours. Turn off, sit 2 hours in oven, and then tender. Huh. That is like a very long process, but yeah, that is a very, like, those are not super difficult steps to do. You're right. That is a very, like, all day, like, you kind of have to babysit it, though. Does mean the divorce is off? What? The divorce is off because you subscribed for for 12 months. Where's the clue here? Oh, I grabbed it already. I am so out of it. I'm gonna grab this. Sriracha. I'm gonna guess probably somewhere out here. Maybe could be in here. I think she's around though. Is most barbecue? Yeah, I guess that's true. Barbecue, good barbecue is a very like long and involved like babysitting process. Only long ammo, one tap to the body at close range, you'd be set. Oh, I remember. Yeah, I think I saw that. Whoever posted that in the Discord is probably you if you're bringing it up, I'm gonna guess. But yeah, someone left a comment on some video saying that they think that long ammo should be buffed by making it one tap to the chest, which is like that doesn't sound too like. It sounds like that person was probably genuine, which is the funniest part. There are people who exist in this game who think that, you know, long ammo needs to be buffed. As it should do? Okay. What the fuck is game balance? A gun that's already does that. It's called the Nitro Express. Yeah, and people hate the Nitro. Can you imagine, like... Can you just imagine how much more popular, like, the Krag would be? Just like a super fast fire rate long ammo gun that one taps to the chest. Out to, like, what, 10 meters or something? That'd be awesome. That reeks of someone who probably thinks that shotguns are like ruining the game too, because it's still crazy to me that there are people who still are out there. I know this happened quite a while ago, but I still think back to it because it's just so funny how like insistent this person was on it. But if anyone wasn't there a few weeks ago when I was running the Mako, this person came in. This person came in and claimed that shotguns should be removed from the game because they promote camping, and it's bullshit that any gun should be able to one tap to the body. From... Oh my god, why is it here? Okay. It was bullshit that any gun is able to one tap the body, and... Ooh, hold on. It was just this whole thing, but it's just so funny that, like, I don't understand why people hate shotguns in video games, especially when, like, I feel Hunt's shotguns comparatively are pretty balanced. I don't know. Like, I don't think Hunt's shotguns are overpowered or anything. I feel like they're fine. They're strong in the places that they should be strong, and that's pretty much it. But some people will, you know, be upset that they can't challenge a shotgun at, like, you know, 10 meters with their long ammo rifle. And then make that everyone's problem, I guess. No. One there, one there, one there. I think I'll put another one down here. I can actually kill the spider really quickly since I have incendiary ammo, I just realized. Let's go do that. Spider! Couple of tippy taps, let her freak out for a little bit, and then there we go. And do we get Martini Doom Doom? Hopefully never. Snipers and shotguns are always polarizing. I mean, yes, because they are like the extremes in terms of range for your loadout. Of course they're going to be polarizing. They're intended to be strong at certain distances and basically useless or really awkward to use at other distances. Sounds like they're over there. Because they are. You can have that. I don't want to fuck with that. Wish I had Serpent or something. Oh, my trace. Sow skin, that's actually going to be so nice for this. Wow. I haven't banished, which is weird. Down there, hear them on metal. I just don't know what else they have. This was hard considering that, like, I don't know. Even just one shotgun in pitching is could be deadly, so fortunately I think I kind of just need to sit there and let them do their thing. I haven't heard any concertina or anything go up, but I also just don't want to fight. Like, I need open space and I need some high ground to fight against this effectively. Otherwise they're just going to keep pelting me with incendiary, and then that's just it. I guess I would rather fight this than people who are, like, jiggle peeking me and using exclusively long ammo and, like, slug shotguns, but this isn't this isn't the least annoying thing they could be doing, that's for sure. Where are they fighting? They're, like, right over there. This is well outside of the 100 meters, I'm pretty sure, so I'll have to account for drop, but I don't think the people downstairs are going to push. Are they looting there? This tree is in my way. I think they were looting. Okay. Might as well try it, but can grab some of this as well. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well, one of them died. Good riddance. Oh no, he must have come up through there then. I just need to be careful because there was some long ammo over there, so I need to be on the lookout. There's a bulge. Here, have a taste of your own medicine. Oh, well, hi. The beetle got him. Hi, Gabby. Hello. Hi. Alright, well, that's this team dead. Now we just have these other people to worry about, and I think I saw one back there. Quickly run down here, look for my trap, and grab some. Grab some scan. They shouldn't be down here yet. Ah, jeez, don't. You scared me. Jesus Christ, Gabby.
Okay.
Hi, thank you. I'm not done yet, though. Oh, someone died. I stepped on a bear trap. Oh, one trap. Fuck, I can't hit anything today. Oh my god. How does everyone have dolches? What the fuck? What is going on? I was gonna say I'm gonna get stabbed as soon as I stand back up. Okay, not Gabby's fault. However, when she came in and like gave me a hug mid-fight, she dropped a bunch of hairs all over my arm, and it was really setting me off the entire time. Gabby threw. Yes, this is Gabby's fault. Absolutely. Okay, I need to like get all these little hairs off of me. Dolch squad though? Yeah, there were quite a few Dolches there. I don't know what was going on, but really? What was this lobby? And that was a trio? It didn't feel like that. Oh god, no, I need to actually get a hunter. Whoops. We forgive her because she's silly, that's true. Okay, back in we go. I can't even say 6-star soul is responsible that time. I like really what it was do you have wet hands? Why? Kate, can you not bug me right now, please? I love you, but please stop. Please stop bugging me. Yeah, no, it wasn't 6-star solos. That was very much just like that person who pushed up, whether it was intentional or not, just like called me out. As soon as I like went to chase them, they ran away, and as soon as I was like, what do you want? Hi, you're not right now. I just started stream. I don't want food right now. I'm sorry. Don't say the domestic V is back on. What? Yeah, that person very much just like they like perfectly read what I was doing, unfortunately. Because I was as soon as they backed off, I'm like, okay, they're gonna go try and like, you know, reload and back off, and I can fight their buddies a little bit. And then as soon as I went to do that, they ran up behind me and I didn't hear them. So don't say incoming video evidence in 3, 2, 1. Stop it. Oh my god. I hate the joke of like, oh yeah, Ari's like a domestic abuser. Like it's like it very much is a joke, and I feel like someone new is gonna come into the stream and be like, wait, what? Ari does what to Gabby? And it's gonna get me in trouble, or like people are gonna take it the wrong way. I don't fucking know, but it shouldn't always be a risk, because this shouldn't be something that we're joking about in the first place. Gabby shouldn't just come into my chat and be like, Arya's hitting me again. Oh my god. contrast between the soft-spoken cat girl and the gremlin is really fun. Yeah. Like, it's about this time of day that Gabby acts like a little fucking puppy dog who just woke up from a nap and needs to run around to burn energy. And unfortunately, that means usually burning energy by bugging me. Puppy does fence. Or you wouldn't have this problem if you would stop feeding Gabby Fent in her dinner every night. It's like, jeez. It's really not that hard to figure out. I need to move, I just really need to move Cat down a little bit. Cat is like floating. Oh.
Meal plan of dry kibble and fentanyl.
This is eating cheese. This is not what I thought you meant when you said you wanted a chicken burger with cheese. Okay, so you're just eating cheese by the bite. Okay. We don't have a ton of cheese left. Please make sure we have some to like make. Well, yeah, I know we don't have a ton left because you are actively eating it right now, but. Oh, okay. Just make sure we have some so I can like make dinner, okay? And she said, "You're gonna be really upset when I say, oh, I can't make this dish for you because we don't have cheese, because you ate it all." Okay, then you can't be upset about it then when it happens. I know you'll still be upset, but like I'm telling you, I'm not gonna feel bad for you because you ate all the cheese and are now complaining that we don't have. Okay, I'm done arguing with this. To be fair, it is really yummy cheese. It's habanero cheddar, but it's here. I don't blame her per se for eating it like that. However, I would like some of it so I can cook. Considering that I am the one who does like most of the cooking around here. I would argue all of the cooking because chicken burgers and mac and cheese are just eating lettuce. I feel like you're just grabbing random shit out of the fridge just to eat in front of me, just to... Lettuce is fine. We haven't really used the lettuce a whole ton, so you should probably eat it before it starts to go bad. Okay. Coming in, mouthful of cheese. I love cheese. I don't want lettuce. If you want to eat lettuce, go right ahead. I don't want lettuce. Yeah, more for you. Okay. I don't have determination right now, so I can take bullet rubber, and I am missing it so bad. Go ahead and put my traps around too. I'll do that right now that I think about it, so it's fresh on my mind. Probably can't put any over there because of the meathead. I will instead place that. I don't think that one's gonna get anything. No, that one's not gonna get anyone. Red barrel in here, maybe? No, there's like no red barrels. It's a drought. there. I don't think that would really do much either, though. There's one there. There's one here. I'll probably just save the rest for inside. Had 2 death traps get hit yesterday, and both times they had antidote running. Yep, that'll happen. Butcher's downstairs. That is unfortunately sometimes how it goes. The rare instance where people actually bring antidote shots, it always just feels fucking worse. And I guess on this, we'll put this one. That's actually pretty hidden there. I don't know if people are going to be seeing that if they try and crouch through real quick. Dropped like a shovel or something outside. The fuck was that? That one there. I'd still be able to jump through that. Jumped into my own death trap after placing it behind me in case someone flanked me after a 20-minute standoff with a hidden sniper. Yeah. I would be lying if I said I haven't been in that exact same situation before. Really tense standoff, and then I step in my own trap, and then suddenly they hear that and push off of it, and it's like, well, shit. Did Butcher's head fall off before he died? Yep, it did. Butcher has, like, parts of him break off the more you hurt him. I think it's at every, like, quarter health he loses some stuff. He'll lose, like, some of the branches on his back, and then his head, and, like, I think some ropes that are around him. Getting him a lot more confident playing solo. Found I mesh with shotguns a lot better than I expected. I don't know what the deal is with people saying, like, oh, I can never play solo because I like, never play shotguns. Like, playing solo and shotguns isn't that crazy. Oh, I just don't want to trade. I don't want to trade. I don't feel like you trade that often. See if anyone peeks through here. That was kind of nasty. Ooh, I feel a little bad about that one. It's a report. It might be. It depends if they check the kill view or not. Really wants to push out there. No, I probably shouldn't. I'll instead go for a cool bullet grubber reload instead. This one here? No, I placed it over here. And move this one. What's up, Beatles today? I still have penny shot ammo? I do. Nice. Oh, close. Over there too. Okay, I should place this other trap around then. I think I will probably just place it on this door. Marathon, okay, cool. Down with some marathon gaming. One's like super far out there. Another one's like out in the field. Doubt I will be able to see him, but... They don't want to peek that, because that's like the only place that they can really actively hold here. Oh. Okay, well that's that done. I think one of them might be a solo, though. Might be that person. Oh. One did stand back up. Is that them right there? Oh, behind me? Okay. Don't think I'm able to lob a thing over there. Pretty sure he's still back there, though. Oh, he moved. Oh, down he goes. Ah, that was a free shot that I missed. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yes. Ah, Bornheim, please. Okay. That was on both of us. Yeah, that was really bad. How he fucked that up with a Crowning King, but... Oh, jeez, Bornheim. Desperation. Woohoo! Okay. Looks like Ironworks is a solo too. Very much so. An uppercut? You did. I would like to take that so I can get some ammo back, please. I think I'm gonna go ahead and blow up this head as well. Any traits for me, mister? Maybe. Okay, yeah, that was a lot. Could be another guy dead out here, I think. Yeah, this white shirt. Like that loadout, it's a cool one. Poison arrows. We got this guy here. I'll say this is the person with the marathon. I think someone had a Winnie though, didn't they? Back along here, there might be someone dead in bushes here. Okay, here we go. You have the Winnie? Yes, you did. Ooh, infantry sniper. I like that. Okay. I have a stamina shot. Oh, someone else took the top. Oh, no, they traded. Oh, that's so sad. This person got extract camped. Oh, no. That's so sad. There's this person over here, too. Looting doesn't feel the same when there's no pledge marks in the game. Yeah, it's nice when there's pledge marks. Soon, though. I think soon we'll have something. Oh no, I'm just curious what they're gonna do. Like, are they camping that person? If they get out, then I'll go down to Ironworks and grab that and then head out, because I would like the money. I guess I have full meds. I don't have full ammo, though. Let's go to the supply point first and see what's happening. I probably should just take this and get out, get some more traits and whatnot. Looks like they're heading back anyways. Okay, I won't bother with it then. I got the boss kill, so I should get a decent payout from this anyways. Yeah, I'll just head down here. When Pledge Marks is a permanent addition. Pledge Marks really are just such a nice addition to the game. It is kind of a shame they only happen during events, but, well, it is what it is. How's the state of the game? I haven't played in a few months. It's good. I think the main issue right now is just that there aren't a ton of people playing the game right now, because we haven't really had very much new content, but they have been like hard showing like all the new stuff that is coming with DeSal, so I would expect DeSal like within a month at most. But people are speculating it's probably going to happen. Probably gonna get like a trailer or something, or a release date for the event on the 6th during the Game Awards, so I would expect more news there. Yeah, I think that's the biggest complaint that I have with the game right now, is just there aren't enough people playing it, because there just hasn't been any like meaningful content additions to the game. Which is not to say that the last event was bad. I think last event was much needed because it brought a lot of really nice balancing changes. That being said, though, it didn't really bring a ton else. The new additions to the game, like this Obrez match, kinda aren't the greatest. Like, it works. It's still a long ammo rifle. It's still good in that regard, but it doesn't really fit into the game. It's just kind of boring. Why not grab the second bounty? Because they're going to get it, and I don't really feel like... Wait, did someone pick up my bounty? No, they grabbed that one there. I just don't really want to fight that. I could do with extracting 1 or 2 tokens, so I'm just going to go ahead and take this one. If it was a free bounty, I would go for it, but they were also heading down there to get it, so... At least when the population is low, I get a rival I repeatedly see, so unless they're better than me, there should be more people. I like the idea of there being, like, you just developing, like, a little rivalry between another player that you see constantly. Too few people you run into the same teams each match and know right off the bat that you're solo just because they can hear your kit. Yeah, that is, I don't know, especially if you run like the same skin as well. Sometimes it does definitely get to that, which is a little annoying, but I feel like equally you can also kind of know what to expect, at least like playstyle wise, from people if you're running into them consistently. Okay. What else do I want? Probably Surefoot, position, and I will take Poacher as well. I don't want this game to turn into Sea of Thieves. I've never played Sea of Thieves, at least not to any extent, so I don't really know. I maybe have an idea of what you're saying, but I don't think I fully understand, if you want to elaborate on that. know that they know I'm a solo because they know because I know they're a team due to hearing the same few guns firing. Yeah. Sea of Thieves was pushed hard into doing monthly content updates to get people to renew their Xbox Game Pass. Ooh. I mean, I don't think Hunt has ever really been like that. I mean, just with Hunt's monetization, like, events are free. The only paid stuff for events is cosmetic, and once you buy the game, the only paid stuff is cosmetic. So, and honestly, I like it that way. I kind of hate how everything is free to play because it just means that big companies have to, the game has to reach its like profit quota somehow, and that leads to really predatory business tactics. And I think like a really good example of that, or a really bad example of it rather, Call of Duty, an already $80 game that sells bundles for like $30, $40, has a $40 battle pass, and then has like little mini events in the seasons that also have premium tracks that are $10 each, are now putting ads for like shop bundles in the create a class screens. They are putting ads in their menus for things that you can buy in game that aren't even like at all related to it. Like, it's one thing if you're looking at a weapon and it shows you like, oh yeah, here's like different things you can buy if you want to make this weapon look pretty. Sure, that's whatever. Here are the available bundles for it. But when you're just in like the create a class screen, they will show you ads for weapons and bundles and stuff. It's like, holy fuck. And again, these are like anywhere between like $15 to $30 bundles. It's crazy. Not to mention that there's very few that you can actually just buy outright. You have to buy the fucking premium currency too, so... Ugh. The last Sea of Thieves season delayed the things that were supposed to come out with the season for 6 months, and still had bugs that made people completely invincible, get stuck in limbo, and just generally crashing a ton. Ooh, that's not great. I don't know, this last event for Hunt didn't feel... I don't think there's been any, like, major bugs in Hunt since this last event. Mainly because a lot of the event prioritized squashing things. They had, like, an entire separate patch notes thing just for bug fixes, so... Crows. Hi, why? He's inside here now. Killed it? What? Ask me how, but... There's the second one. Oh my god, that has to be slugs. Whew. That hurts so bad. There is no way that's not slugs. Don't think that was them stepping on that. Let me just tippy-tappy my way up here. Are these guys just missing a lot of health? I don't quite get it. They shouldn't be dying to these. I need to use my Hellfire on this too. I choked. That unfortunately, like, is a really bad choke for me because it does block the stairs off, and I was thinking of pushing around there. See her right there? No. Can't afford health chunks in this economy? Yeah, I guess not. To be fair, that time it didn't matter, but I think that's all of them. Alright, well, even though this thing is redundant and obsolete, it's still long ammo. And long ammo is still pretty fucking good. Should still be dead. We did have slugs in there. Yeesh. I respect it. What did she have? She had something with bleed. Just to like slide down or something. What did you hit me with? It certainly wasn't that Romero. Still one tap if you're missing a small bar like a normal Mosin? Yes. All long ammo rifles do now. Crytek has changed that, so that means that the Krag does. And no. Do I maybe take a look around for Rotjaw? An extraction right there. We're at 60% already. A Sam shot. I'll head over there. If I see Rotjaw, though, I'm just going to go for Rotjaw. I do also need some ammo as well. Don't have a ton of that, but bad gun is still a gun. Like, it's not so much that the Obras match is bad. It's worse than all the other competition that it has, the other guns that it's competing with. Rotjaw's here, I'm going for Rotjaw. It's worse than the other guns that it's competing with. But it's not a bad gun. If every other long ammo gun in the game didn't exist, then this would be one of the best guns in the game. Just because it does so much damage. Like, high damage in Hunt will always be really, really strong. Always. It's never not going to be strong. And that is just because of how the health bar system works. It's just like... Yeah, I don't know. Why is it a bad gun? Just wondering. It is statistically worse in every single way than the Berthier. The Berthier has better stats across the board, aside from capacity, which this thing has 5 shots, and the Berthier has 3. But the Berthier can also take, like, 2 ammo types. The Berthier, again, just has better stats across the board. The Berete is also cheaper for some reason. The Berete has the same and more variants. It has not only a Deadeye scope, but also a marksman scope, and also a riposte variant. Like, I don't know. It's the Berete is just better. I would argue that every other long ammo rifle in the game is better than this thing. This thing also has more sway than all the other long ammo rifles for some reason. Yeah, like it's bad in the sense that it is just obsolete. It's not bad in the sense that like, oh wow, this weapon is so hard to use, it's horrible, like wow, this thing sucks. Like, it is still a repeating long ammo rifle. It is just a very redundant addition to the game because it doesn't bring anything new, and it doesn't, it really doesn't like slot in nicely to the game. There are already so many long ammo rifles in the game, and a lot of it just comes down to, when it comes to picking your preferred long ammo rifle, it just comes down to personal preference. And that really is like at least everything else has something. You know, the Mosin I think is the best overall, like all-arounder one. It has the most variants, and it has like a speed loader. The Lebel has a super high capacity and the highest muzzle velocity in the entire game. The Berete can take 2 ammo types and is quite a bit cheaper. The Krag has a fast fire rate. And some interesting variants that other weapons don't have, like the Silencer. And the Mako can use levering, so at the very least it has that. This thing just doesn't have anything. It doesn't have any reason to exist. And you could even make the argument like, oh, well, what about like, you know, doesn't the Martini kind of live in the shadow of the Sparks? Sure, at face value, maybe, but the Martini also has more close range variants. The Martini also has more diverse ammo types, I would argue. Well, I guess not really more diverse ammo types, but the Martini is a better close range weapon than Sparks. Back off and scale a little bit here. I do have to watch for bounty. I think they might be coming up. I wish I had taken time to get an axe or something, because I don't know if I'll be able to actually get this now. To start your phase here. Yeah, I might not be able to get this. I really want to, but I just don't know if I have the... Yeah, so do it right now. I think my best play is probably just heading back to Salters and fighting from there. This is a bad spot to get caught out in here. You gonna be able to make it to Salters before they will? No, they're basically already here. And I guess I will just kind of have to fight around here then. Try and keep the river between me and them. Saw him back there. They also have long ammo. That's a little scary. Oh, shit. They're doing like the exact opposite thing of what I want them to do right now. Yeah. Damn, they had like all sorts of stuff that I just could not deal with. At least I got one. I doubt I'm gonna be able to get up from this. Yeah, I should have abandoned Rotjaw sooner and tried to hold in the compound a bit more. Because now they're just gonna sit and wait. There's no chance in hell that they have scan. They saw me do this. I'm gonna stand up and get Terminus Dragon Breath. Oh well. Punch me. Alright, well, whatever. 3, 2, 1, dead. Yeah, okay. Yep. Yeah, I should have abandoned Rotjaw sooner. Yeah, basically point being, this weapon is not necessarily bad, it's just that it's just obsolete compared to everything else that it's competing against. Everything else does what this weapon does better, and in certain cases, cheaper. I'm gonna take a sip of water. It is very warm in here still. How's the eggs Benadryl sitting? I'm feeling a bit more awake now that I've been on stream. But I am still just a little feeling like, you know, a second nap today would be really, really nice. Overeating sucks. I mean, it does. I didn't realize I was overeating until I finished though, and I realized, oh wow, I ate too much food. It was amazing food, and that's why I ate so much of it, but I'm like, ooh, I'm kind of used to like my morning meals being like a bowl of cereal or like oatmeal and like a banana. So 2 eggs Benedicts like on fucking big fluffy bread and a side of like grilled potatoes. Yeah, that was a lot. You finish and your stomach's just looking at your brain like, why? It was so worth it. It was so good. I really haven't had like very much food today. I have had I had that, and then I had like a couple of little snacks when I got home, or like earlier before stream here. So I will make dinner tonight, but Oh, between eating too much this morning and the heat, I am just not super hungry right now. I need something cool. I might make like a nice like Caesar salad wrap or something. That might be good. I can't eat anything hot right now. Ice cream? Oh yeah, ice cream would be good. So Gabby has talked me into, when she has the money in probably a couple of weeks, getting a so the kitchen appliance brand Ninja has just released a new ice cream maker, and it's like $400 because it has an integrated soft serve setting, and that sounds phenomenal. So Gabby is like all over that. I also have like such a sweet tooth, and having an ice cream maker in the summer just sounds amazing. But I told you Gabby's excited. She wants to come over
I
and
want
talk.
it so bad. Don't get me wrong, it's like $400, but we can make pints of ice cream, and we can also make soft. It's so fucking hype. I'm super excited. I want to do it so bad. I want soft serve sorbet and some regular ice cream so bad. You have no fucking idea. I would die for this. There are very few things that I would actually do that for. One of them is League of Legends. The other is sorbet, and then Ari is like a third. A nice third.
What about like Pop-Tart and Maiden?
Bubs is number 1, League of Legends second, soft serve third, and then you are fourth.
And Pop-Tart is an honorable mention.
Pop-Tart's cool.
Okay.
I raised her.
You raised her for the first little bit, and then I've raised her for the last like almost a year.
Yep. It is the
Yeah, the Ninja Swirl. I think that's it.
the Ninja Swirl. Looks really, really neat. Just came out. Want it really bad.
I need chat to give me, please give me some recommendations on ice cream.
Stein, give me your staff discount.
Staff discount or your band.
Yeah, staff discount or I'm doxing you.
Sure. That just immediate stepping in fire.
That's it. Pull up his liberals PayPal.
Is that true? Okay. Here's them. In the middle of a cornfield, you don't want to find me. You will never find me. I am one with the corn. Is there like an axe or something around that I can yoink off of you, Mr. Butcher? I'm gonna have to do this the penny shot way. It's looking like the penny shot way. League of Legends second, that's crazy. League of Legends second only after I reminded her that she has a cat that she loves and adores and is basically her child. So I think really League of Legends is number 1. Excellent. Ice cream recommendation, any gelato really. Chocolate's my fave. Gelato's nice, yeah. It's from what I understand, it's basically just like any like dairy product and like some sort of sweetener if you need it. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah. You can also put in fruits and stuff in that.
Yep. Wraps around. Sledgehammer there, nice. It's a 13-in-1 ice cream maker. That's crazy. I realized it was that intense, but just the phrase 13-in-1. I don't feel like anything should be 13-in-1. Best Buy has it for $350. Well, you have to remember we're Canadian, so it's like a little over 400 Canadian. that there. Let's put there. I need to grab the hammer as well. Before in Canadian Tire money, I wonder if you could, like, get that. I'm sure Canadian Tire probably sells it because they do sell a lot of, like, kitchen appliance stuff, but pay for it in loonies and toonies. And it makes ice cream makers for, like, 200 on low end. Like, no, I understand. Like, Ninja is a very, like, fancy brand, and they are like, we are getting a machine that has, like, a bunch of extra features that typically you would, get with, like, a standard ice cream maker. A standard ice cream maker doesn't usually have a soft serve setting. Roast myself here a little bit. Yum yum. I have a Ninja blender, but I don't think I can make ice cream. You can probably make, like, smoothies and milkshakes, but yeah, not quite ice cream. I remember when I was younger, my parents got probably the worst ice cream maker that I've ever seen. It was this... It was supposed to be like an ice cream maker that you can, like, have fun with while you're waiting for your ice cream to mix. And it was... Okay. Am I gonna be fighting people who are spamming choke bolts? Really? Oh my god. Ah, I was gonna say there's another one in here. Shit. Well, that's unfortunate. Wouldn't have mattered, I got headshotted anyways, but... Okay, lady, damn! Chill out. Oh well. But yeah, it was... So my parents got probably the worst ice cream maker I've ever seen. It was basically just this big plastic ball, and it was supposed to be you make your ice cream and then you have fun making it with the family, because the way ice cream works is you put it in, like, a very cooled container, and then you have to, like, basically mix it a bunch so that it thickens, and then you freeze it, and then that's because you're turning it into cream. Why did I get a crowning king? Put that away. Let's sell that. The only, like, the gimmick with this, though, was that it was like I said, it was supposed to be like, oh yeah, it's fun, it's awesome. And it was this plastic ball that was about the size of a soccer ball, and the idea was that you're supposed to, like, play soccer with it, and it makes your ice cream. The only issue is that it was a hard plastic full of, it was, like, heavy because it was full of, like, cream and ice. And it was hard plastic, so it hurt to kick. It hurt to do anything with. It sucked. And it didn't even make good ice cream because, again, to get to the point of, like, how mixed it should have been, you had to, like, fucking move that shit. And you really couldn't unless you, like, rolled it down the stairs for, like, an hour straight. And even then, it still came out, like, it didn't combine properly, so it was, like, very loose and just kind of gross, and it was just bad. I've seen similar ones that are yo-yos that you swing around. What? I want to look at this. Hold on. Yo-yo. What is this? I like that they have like my melody. Oh, those are tiny. You can get a Kirby one. I would assume they also suck because I feel like anything that's really gimmicky like this is probably gonna suck. Wonder if I can find... It was this. It looked like this. We had this exact same one, except it was purple. Does this look fun to kick to you? Because I'll tell you right now, it was not. This shit sucked. It was horrible. Yeah, here's the exact one I had. It was this like purple thing, and you would put ice cream in it, or you would put the ingredients to ice cream, and then you would kick it around. It was awful. Why you need an ice cream ball immediately? No, we don't. We don't need an ice cream ball because they hurt. Maybe these ones look like they have some actual padding on them. So that might be a little bit better. But this one had nothing. It is just hard plastic. It was horrible. It fucking sucked. And I remember hurting myself several times trying to like play soccer with it. It is just the Toebreaker 5000, exactly. It's a good way to end up with not only a broken toe, but ice cream all over the place. Yeah, it just wasn't that well thought out. It sucked. We used it once and we're like, wow, that was a waste of money. Because again, we basically just resorted after a while to just like rolling it down a hill, and that was pretty much it. And it's like this isn't fun. There are better ways to just make ice cream. Yeah, and if it opens, you're kind of screwed. I think it had like a pretty decent locking mechanism, but yeah, in the event that it does open up, yeah, you have like half-made ice cream going everywhere. Yeah, just get like a hand crank or like, I don't know, at that point, just go and buy a pint of ice cream. Like, go buy a pint of ice cream for like $5. Yeah, I haven't thought about that in forever, but that is like something that just came back to me. Because they got this for me when I was like, for me and my sister when we were, I don't know, anywhere between the age of like 8 years old to 12 years old. So it's been a while, but. That's not me. I'm burning. Oh, he's burning. Oh, he's burning. That was a rough start for them. Whew. I can still loot. All according to plan. This poor guy did not know where he was going. I like the explosive Mako, though. That's cool. So those are OP. I mean, listen. Not my fault that I just got a good jump on you. I like these people's loadouts. You, though. Was that... You had an uppercut, didn't you? Yeah. Where did my... There's my gun. Where? There we go. I was gonna say, don't you fucking steal those, please. Look around for a medkit. I could keep a sticky bomb. I feel like Spider's probably relatively close by. Maybe not. Just use this. more people. We're not done here. Well, okay. Damn. This is a little scary because there is someone right above me. I'm playing this so aggressively. Ah. Fuck. Did I get someone? I don't know if I got someone. Did I? No. That was a grunt or something. Well, ruined. Ruined by people who were playing way more aggressive than I was. Again, some people just know. Some people just know that you're a solo, and I mean, obviously because I stood up in front of them, but I guess that is karma for such a clean trio wipe at the start. Oh well. Yeah, that poor person, that last person on that trio got fucking, they got cooked. Incendiary Bornheim, and they were burning for a decent amount, so that probably burned at least a small bar off. Followed by... followed by even more from a Hellfire. And they were still burning a bit. They probably were on, like... They had to be on, like, 75 at the most. They were outranged too. I wouldn't say so. I think the uppercut's more than capable of working in that. Uppercut's more than capable of working in that range, but now going back to ice cream, discussing the more important things in life. I want your guys's, what do you think would be like the worst possible ice cream? Because again, assuming Gabby and I go through with this ice cream maker, which we probably will, because Gabby I think will probably fucking murder me in my sleep if I say no. What do we think that like, what is the worst possible ice cream you can make? Because again, you basically are just adding like heavy cream, or just cream in general, a bit of sweetener maybe, and whatever you want to flavor the ice cream with. What do we think would be the like the absolute worst? My mind immediately goes to pickles, but that's also because like Gabby spilled like a jar of pickles all over the fucking counter the other night. Okay, I don't like that the first ones I see are dish soap and earwax. I would ideally like something that is actually food. Please. Fish and anchovy? Oh, yeah, okay. Anchovy sounds. Oh. Any frozen fruit pieces? Really? I feel like fruit ice cream's good, though. Or is this just like a personal you don't like them? Yeah, I see a couple of people saying hot sauce. Yeah, I don't know if I would fuck with like like sriracha ice cream. Mac and cheese ice cream exists and is bad. I actually have heard of mac and cheese ice cream, and I am not very keen to try it. Don't worry. Like I said, I don't really want to. Beef. beef ice cream sounds. Yeah, that just sounds horrible. I think that might actually be the worst one I've heard so far. Because like beef is like a food that is fine on its own, and not like typically seen as, you know, like, oh, this is like a bad tasting food, like, you know, anchovies or whatever. But I feel like in the context of making ice cream, I think beef ice cream does just take the cake, or take the cake, because that, can you imagine like it wouldn't like blend up properly. It would be just like plain ice cream with like beef chunks in it, like ground beef. Ew. Just be. Ugh. Don't say microwave it. Bad. Why would you microwave your ice cream? I guess you could. Would it be better or worse if you added like beef stock to it? So like the actual cream had something to like take the flavor of. Because you could very well make. Okay, hear me out. You just put beef stock, and cream into the ice cream maker. Okay, guys, I'm trying to talk here about something very important. Can we... I already hear them pushing? Good God. Why are we playing so aggressively? It's this trio again. Yeah, I got put in... That's just how it goes, you know? Fair enough. It's the exact same trio, too. So they must know that I'm solo. Yeah, anyways, ice cream. Yeah, imagine, like, beef broth ice cream, like, soft serve with ground beef sprinkled on top like sprinkles. How do we feel about that? I feel like that's the most pleasant you could probably make it. And it still wouldn't be very good. I mean, there's people who make, like, bacon ice cream, but bacon's also a lot, like, saltier. A lot fattier. Yeah, no, throw a firebomb on me just in case. I agree. If you buy an ice cream maker for 400 Canadian and see Gabby put beef broth in it. No, I agree. I think that is like more... I wouldn't blame you if you, like, just stopped watching my content forever. If I never heard from you again after that, I would be like, you know, that's understandable. Alright, time to die in 3, 2, 1, now! They were all waiting. They hate me for what I did last match. Are they still waiting? No. Okay. I think I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna call it here because I am starting to get a little bit hungry after, like, not really eating all day, so... I'm gonna go ahead and do one more, and then we will end it there. Meat ice cream's just kind of gross. Like, again, I know people have made, like, bacon ice cream, like maple bacon ice cream, which I feel like definitely isn't for everyone, but I do understand, like, where they're going with it, you know? Like the saltiness of the bacon off-put by like the sweet of the, or complemented by the sweet of the ice cream. Like, I get it. I see what you're cooking there, But I feel like there is in no universe is beef ice cream something that you want. I don't think like any other meat would work in ice cream. Like, I don't know. Are you guys able to think of anything like genuinely? Even if it's like the remote possibility of like, okay, maybe. Do we think any other form of meat ice cream would work? Bacon and stuff's more like wild jerky. Yeah. But again, it's like very salty. It's like very salty and fatty. The flavor of beef ice cream would be indistinguishable from sweat. Mmm. Yum. Close your eyes and put a blindfold on. Am I feeding you beef ice cream or am I feeding you sweat ice cream? You'll never know. Yeah, I feel like whoever said like fish earlier is also like probably on the same thing. Like I don't think you could make fish work in ice cream no matter how hard you try. I just don't think like although fish is like a bit more varied because there's a lot more like there's different kinds of fish, more kinds of fish than there are, and like crustaceans as well. Do you think you could make like any like creature from the ocean, any like seafood sort of ice cream and make it work? I don't know. There's got to be something, right? And again, I'm not saying like it has to be universally loved. It can be a very niche thing like bacon ice cream. But I feel like there has to be something. I don't think most fish taste strongly enough. Smoked salmon would be my one guess, and I might enjoy it. Maybe. Small stroke thinking about crab ice cream. Well, how do you feel about salmon ice cream? Salmon has like an incredibly distinct flavor that I don't think would work very well in ice cream, unfortunately. Shouldn't fund this ice cream maker. No, I think this is a great idea, actually. Yeah, no, listening back, the idea of crab ice cream does sound kind of ridiculous. What other... How do you feel about, like, shrimp ice cream? Do we think shrimp ice cream could work? I don't think so, but it's funny to think of. These new ice cream makers, the butterfly flapping effect that leads to World War III. See, when I make salmon ice cream, some politician on the other side of the world gets executed and kickstarts a civil war. Ham ice cream. Yeah, well, I guess it's kind of in the same vein as like bacon. It's salty at least. The neighbor's kids just came over and and just leaned through the window we have open and just said, hello. The neighbors we have like the breakers for the building right by our entrance. So no one except for us and our immediate neighbor can access it. And these poor people on the other side of the building have 2 like window unit conditioners running. And like it has been daily that their stuff has been breaking, or that their breaker's been blowing because of it. I feel kind of bad, but like I feel like they need to figure something out. They need to figure something out. Like too much stuff on the breaker's shit. It could be a bit of both. Not sure. But 2 like window units, air conditioners or floor unit air conditioners probably doesn't help. People. I thought I placed it further back. Oh my god. That wasn't smart. Just gonna hang out and listen for a little bit. It doesn't sound like they're playing super aggressive right now, so... I can wait a second. That was bad, though. Beetling. Interesting. It's a meathead. I'm gonna say, oh my god. I think I found one. That was real scary. Oh. Well, someone's inside. Oh, they didn't pick her up. Her gun's still on the ground there. Well, where did I hit her? On the arm. Ah! No, damn it, I shouldn't. Fuck. Well, okay, that's a shame. Oh well. That is dauntless beetles. That'd be funny. You just do an animation where your hunter like claps their hands really hard and smushes them. Okay, well, kind of a disappointing last game, but oh well. That's how it goes. Pulled pork ice cream. We come full circle. We come all the way around back to pulled pork, just like at the start of the stream. We did it! Anyways. The Obrez is disappointing, so it tracks. Well, listen, the Obrez itself isn't bad. The Obrez match, though, I do feel like I was doing better with the Iron Sights variant, but than compared to the Deadeye, at least today, but yeah. I don't know. I just am not loving this gun. Anyways, thank you all a ton for coming out today. I really, really appreciate it. If you want to check out my other stuff, there are links down below. YouTube, Twitter, Discord, Patreon, all sorts of fun stuff. Again, I'm lacking a little bit on editing for YouTube videos, but there will be some shorts coming out over the next little bit, so you have at least something to tide you over until I can get this video done. And then also... tomorrow's stream's going to be in the morning because I had to switch shifts with someone. They asked me to at work, so it's going to be a morning stream instead of an evening stream. So check the Discord for all of that. And then I will go ahead and update the schedule channel for that so you know when I'm live. Anyways, love you all. Hope you have a good rest of